West Coast locals have provided enthusiastic support for the Prime Minister's promise to allow salmon farming to continue in Macquarie Harbour, regardless of whether the federal Environment Minister decides to review the operations. Anthony Albanese has promised new legislation to avoid job losses, but has so far provided no details about how it will work or when it'll be introduced.
For more than a year, Macquarie Harbour's uncertain future has caused plenty of concern on the West Coast.
The school has gone down in size because people are worried about their jobs. People are worried in town.
Even without detail about what the Prime Minister's new legislation will look like, his promise to keep the harbour full of salmon pens has lifted spirits.
The family were quite happy. The kids were jumping over the moon, so it was really good.
That's huge because them workers down there at Strawn now, they know where their future, they can build on their future, so it's great news.
I'm very pleased for the West Coast. There's a lot of people employed there, so that's good.
Environmentalists say the continuation of salmon farming is disastrous for the endangered Maugean skate, despite a new study providing a more optimistic outlook about its future.
Let's fix our national environmental laws. Let's not introduce special legislation to protect the profits of foreign-owned corporations at the expense of our native species and our world heritage.
Both major parties have now guaranteed salmon farming in Macquarie Harbour will continue, hoping the stance will help to win over voters in Braddon, where Liberal MP Gavin Pearce is retiring.
I think it's a political playground and either party are just playing off the people, which is unfortunate.
West Coast locals will now wait to see when the promised laws will come into effect. Parliament may not return before the election is called, meaning salmon could still feature during the election campaign. Selena Ross, ABC News, Queenstown.